Okay, thank you very much for clicking on. Welcome to the video. I'm an antique dealer. I'm a UK reseller. I buy and sell antiques and collectibles, and I buy them for pennies at car boot sale. Today, I'm going to share with you a haul video where I show you some of the absolutely amazing finds and treasures I bought this Sunday at car boot sale. And just as the thumbnail suggests, I'm going to show you and share with you one of the items I bought that's got 1,000% profit on there. But that's not just the only good thing here. The whole video is filled with treasures and gems, all interesting and full of history. Stick around, and I really hope you enjoy having a look at them. I'm going to share what I've paid for them, what I think they're worth, and a little talk about the items. Maybe you're looking for inspiration if you're an eBay seller or an Etsy seller, or if you just want to be entertained and just have a look at the antiques. It is a real bargain hunt show here. So stick around and let's have a look. Now, I promised you 1,000% profit, and that's what we're going to start off with. This is absolutely fabulous. We have a Iranian silver vase. It's solid silver from 1900 to 1930. Beautiful chased pattern all over. Really, really nice. It is fully marked up. Now, this is 467 grams in weight. It cost me 50p. Now, I'll sell standard silver at £1 a gram. So if you do the math, that's best part of £500, which is 1,000 times the 50p I paid for it. But this is Iranian silver. I'm going to be putting this up for more like 695 for this beautiful big vase. Not far off half a kilo of silver, in really, really good condition. Just needs a clean, which I won't do. I got fed up of having rows of people saying, don't clean the silver, don't clean my silver, don't clean this. So now I just leave it all alone and let somebody else do it. I'm going to splice in photos, or if in fact, if you want to see the photos of the mark, if you're interested in knowing what Iran marks, silver marks and Persian marks look like, go to the website, you'll see the marks on there. It'll be on antiquesarena.com. Next, we have this absolutely gorgeous solid bronze Indian Tibetan. It's a deity or goddess. Look at that. Again, I would say probably 20th century, but a beautiful big example, probably 9-10 inches tall, really good thick solid bronze with a beautiful patina. Paid £20 for her, and she's gone up for probably 85 or £95. Now, if you're overseas and you're wondering what the conversion rate is, roughly give or take, every pound is about $1.20, $1.25. So £10 sterling, about $12 and a half dollars, somewhere under there, just to give you an idea. This piece really had me stumped for a while. How amazing is that? We have a Portmeirion pomander pattern Susan William Ellis pottery bowl as a base, and then we have a duplex brass burner and mount on the glass chimney. They've turned, I don't know if this was done by Portmeirion or if it's something somebody's done at home, but how wonderful. If you collect Portmeirion, they have made Portmeirion oil lamp. Now, I paid £6 for it. As I've said, it's got a duplex burner, so already I could take the burner off and sell the burner to anybody who got a beautiful cranberry lamp or something like that. It's already a top name burner. But I think if somebody collects Portmeirion, that is so beautiful, and it's been cleaned. They cleaned it for me. Took away the problem of do I clean it or not. I bought it sparkling, beautiful, clean, good condition. Now, as I've said, it could have been made at home. Somebody could have gone, do you know what? I love Portmeirion, I love lamps, I'm going to join the two together. But what a good job they've done, if that's the case. £6 paid, there isn't another one worldwide, period. So that's why I'm thinking it might be homemade. What I will say, though, is if you love Portmeirion and you love lamps, where are you going to find another one? You're going to either have to pay my price or you're going to have to go without. And my price is going to be £95. You find me another Portmeirion oil lamp. The good thing about having a skill that no one else has or a product that no one else has is you can set your own price and they either pay it or they don't have it. And more often than not, people want the item or want the skill, so they have to pay your price. That's why I always work. This little thing here, beautiful. we have a Royal Doulton China horse set. Now, it is entitled Firstborn. So you have the mother and the foal there, fully stamped up. You can see him just under there, Royal Doulton. Beautiful thing. Now, they were asking a fiver until I noticed the one ear has come off and been stuck back on. You can hardly see it. It's this one here. Yeah, that one there. If I zoom in, they done a fabulous job. You can't see it's been off. You can just see the line where it's been rejoined. So he charged me £3. In perfect condition, that would have been £65, £75. As it stands now, it's probably £30 to £35. But for £3, it's still an absolute gem. I think it was a metalware week this week. I'll do something else first, though. This I love. Now, you know I live in South Wales, or you will, if you follow my channel, you know I live in a coal mining town. So anytime I see anything coal mining, I absolutely love it. How about this? A beautiful oak walking stick. And look at that, it's got a miner's lamp as the handle. I'm in love. Now, it may have had a little square on the top, because miner's lamps have a little notch normally for you to put the hook on, or it could have had a screw in it with a leather strap so it could go around your wrist. Either way, we have an oak walking cane with a miner's lamp on top. Now, I paid £3 for it. There isn't another one anywhere I've looked, so I'm going to be asking like £30, £35 for that. And what can I say? It's a beautiful thing. I got quite a bit of mining stuff. Let's move on. I got quite a bit of metalware today, but in all honesty, I love metalware. This is fabulous, but it's one of a pair. It cost me a fiver. And we have a piston. Now, the gentleman did try to tell me it was out of a Rolls Royce. I haven't looked yet. It's got a serial number of 127L16. Now, I've seen plenty of aeroplane pistons and things like that. And if you watched my channel, last year, or maybe the year before actually, I bought 6 giant pistons for something crazy, something like £800, £900. These are 3-foot tall pistons or 2.5-foot tall pistons. You can scarcely lift them, and I'm going to turn them into tables. They still sat in my lockup because I haven't had the time to do it, but I'm going to. Anyway, these, I got 2 of them. I'm only listing the one for now because there's slight difference because the other one doesn't have the serial numbers on. As an ashtray, as a novelty, you haven't got to use it as a smoking ashtray. You can use it as a pin dish, a key dish, anything. Go in a man cave, being a piston, it's got to be 30 quid, 40 quid. No problem at all. And if it comes out of a Rolls Royce or something, then the price will go up. I will research the code on the back of the piston. Now, I've already told you I love coal mining, so I got a couple of coal mining pieces to share with you. This one first. Absolutely spectacular. One of 3 sculptures I've got. So first of all, we have this one. So you have big lump of anthracite coal, Welsh coal, a little plaque up here, which I'll read to you in a minute. You got all the tools, the shovel, the pick, the axe, and that, the miner with his lamp, and the lamp on the side. And it reads, anthracite coal, 1987, mined in Gwendreath Valley. Now, it's got a little issue with this one, so I'm not listing it just yet. It's been cracked. You can see the crack running up there and round the back. Now, what I intend to do with this is I'm going to grind up some coal, mix it with PVA and a bit of glue, pack it in so it's solid, and when it sets, it'll be jet black solid, and I'll do a repair on it. I got another one that's in a bit worse condition, that's why I'm not sharing it at the moment. Now, I paid a tenner each for them, and they're both damaged. But once I've repaired them, I'm going to film repairing them, and all I'm going to do is grind up the coal into a powder, mix it through the PVA, and maybe I might put a bit of epoxy resin in there as well, just to really set it off hard. And yeah, mix it up with the coal so it's pitch black, and then pack it in, and then I'll be listing them restored. And I think the big ones are going to be sort of £75, £85 each, no problem at all. They were a tenner each. But this little one cost me a fiver. Very similar. Probably come from the same auction, I would imagine. Different lots, but same auction because they come from different sellers. And this one is anthracite coal mined at Gwendreath Valley, same place. And it's basically a smaller version of what I got there. So I'd say this one's sort of 45, but this one's in good condition. For a lovely little plaque. But that one was only a fiver. But it is a smaller example of the big one I got there. So what's probably happened is the two dealers probably got the same auction, and they both had different lots, and I bought them off both of them basically. Not that I care. This is nothing short of amazing. Beautiful bronze Art Deco running horses. They're absolutely gorgeous. 1950s or 60s, I would think. Look at the style on them. Absolutely gorgeous. Reminds me of the 1930s Leaping Deer, Diana Deer, or whatever it's called. Absolutely love it. Now, I paid a fiver for it. It came in with the horses, the Royal Dalton horses. I had this and the Royal Dalton horses for £8. So this was a fiver and the horses were £3. And I've looked these up and they're selling between £60 and £100. So I'm going to be something like £75. I'm going to be cheaper than the top ends, and I think the £60 when it's sold. So I'll be pretty much one of the cheapest out there with it. For £5 into £70. These profits are absolutely phenomenal. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not all amazing gear. Like, I bought a load of jewellery off a gentleman, which I'll put in another film another day, but I also had this. It's 1980s, 1990s, it's Chinese, lacquered wood, lacquered brass, engraved brass with a jade roundel in the top. Now the jade roundel, if you look, has got two lovebirds carved into the jade. All the brass is engraved. Now these are quite common. You see them almost every 5 car boot sales I go to, I'll see one. However, people still like them. They're very attractive boxes, silk lined. It cost me £3 and it's going to go for 15. I'm not going to turn profits away of £3 into 10 or £20. I'm not going to do it. It's still good profit. It's not the crazy buys like that. Now, story about this. I shared a video a couple of weeks ago, and a gentleman, I bought a solid silver trophy cup for £5 at a car boot sale. It was 200 grams. And I put it out online, and I had a lot of abuse off, I'll rephrase that. I had a lot of negative comments off one gentleman, and you'd either lie in or you out can sleep with yourself and all the rest of it. And I tried reasoning with him and saying, look, I got 5,000 items on my website. So what is more plausible to you? Either I'm buying the stuff for 50p and £1 and £5 like I say I am, or I'm a millionaire. Because if you look at the retail value of the stuff on my site, it's astronomical. And as much as I'd like to say I'm a millionaire, I'm not there yet. Trying, but I'm not there yet. But 45 minutes of dealers walking past it on a stall is unthinkable. I have no idea how that was still on the stall for that length of time. But still, for 50p, what can I say? It's absolutely breathtaking. Then I had these off a fellow dealer. Trying to think, I bought quite a bit that day. I'm trying to think, without going to the car to get my book out, how much I paid for them. I think it was £15, but I could be wrong. But there was a pair. It's either £15 or £20 for the pair. Let's say £20 because I can't remember. So we have mid-century modern bronzes. Now these type of bronzes were sold in IKEA in the 90s, 80s and 90s, but they're all designer and they're all now very sought after. There's no quality in the bronzes at all, as in you get a Victorian bronze and the detail in the casting and everything, or even you look at the face on this Indian or Tibetan bronze. Look at the beautiful quality of the face. These don't even have a face. These are all about movement and look. And first of all, you have a guitar player. And then I have a violinist. Now, if you look them up, as poor quality as they are, that guitar player will probably be something like £50, £60. And this one will be sort of £25, £35. So there's still good money in them. And I know they probably came from IKEA in the 90s, 80s and 90s, but they're all Swedish designers. So they're worth picking up and buying. Just having a look if there's anything else here I want to share with you. I have loads going on. I wrote a lovely article, motivational article on the website. If you want to have a bit of a sharp read, because I'm quite blunt in some of that article, to be totally honest with you, go across to the website, have a look at that, antiquesarena.com. Now, why do I share these videos? Right. I share the videos for a couple of reasons. The first and foremost is I love antiques. It's a passion. No, it's an addiction. It's everything. It's my life. I love antiques. Next to my family, antiques are what I live for. Most people go down the pub or watch a rugby game or football game. Me, I go looking for antiques. Love it. I share the videos because I want to share what I find. Also, I want to pass the knowledge on of antiques. Now, if you stick with my channel, I will help you, or I will share the things that I've learned over the past 2 or 3 decades of buying and selling antiques. It's up to you what you take away from it. If there's anything you can learn from watching my videos, then what does it cost you? They're totally free. And if I can help somebody or inspire somebody to go out and do this lifestyle, it's absolutely fabulous. It's hard, a lot of hard work, but it is absolutely fabulous. But wrote a really big article on motivation and getting yourself out there and becoming a reseller, and that's on the website. There's also, as I say, 5,000 items on the website, varying levels from £10,000 for the top end item all the way down to £10, £20. So there's something on there for everyone. And you can see the diverse range of things I go out looking for. Got a load of gold to test. Well, it's probably not gold. I bought a lot of jewelry off a gentleman on the weekend. Now, he'd already told me they'd been to like a gold cash converter type thing. So these are probably rolled gold. It's that one. Paid next to nothing for them. I'm going to make a video on putting rolled gold into a tub, into a vat, and stripping it down. So these are probably all rolled. Not that I'm worried. For the price I've paid, it makes no odds at all. And I'm going to make a video one day. I'm going to chuck 10 or 20 kilos of rolled gold and gold plate into a tub, extract all the gold and see how much we get. What a video that'll make, won't it? But that'll be for quite a bit to come yet, because I still buying the gold, the rolled gold to save. Anyway, if you got this far, I'm blabbing now, I suppose. Thank you very much. Excuse me. If you like the videos, please share. If you like any of the items, leave a comment. Let me know why you liked it, what you think. Now, after discussing or arguing with the gentleman over the silver cup that I mentioned earlier, I done a video showing some of the best finds of me and that have made the news, just to say, do you know what? If you don't know what car boot sales are about, have a look at some of these finds. And people also shared some of their finds. And honestly, I can't say anything other than, if you don't believe it, get out to a car boot sale, hour or 2 hours before they're open, get in the queue, and as they open them gates, get to them stalls, because that's the type of stuff you buy for 50 pence. That's the truth. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you can share the video, honestly, it's a free way of helping my channel, and I would be eternally grateful. But if not, I'm just happy you came and watched. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye for now.